Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the topic how to balance a chemical equation. H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. That means on the reactant side we have two reactants H2 and O2. On the product side we have a single product H2O. So O2 is two oxygen atoms and H2O on the product side we have only one oxygen, just O. There is no O2 here. So it's only one oxygen atom. So here we can understand that there are two oxygen atoms on the left side and one oxygen atom on the right side. So now we need to balance this chemical equation. Balance meaning is that if there are two oxygen atoms on the left side, there should also be two oxygen atoms on the right side. But in this case we do not see any two oxygen atoms on the right side. We just have only one oxygen atom. So in order to balance the chemical equation, first let us put each element in a box, or you can just circle them. Like H2 is an element, O2 is an element, and H2O together is a product called water. So H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. H2 is a reactant and O2 is the reactant. The things which are present on the left side of the arrow, they are reactants. They give rise to the product which is on the right side of the arrow. Here water is the product. To get water, we need to combine hydrogen and oxygen. If you see the reactant side, that means the left side, we have two oxygens and two hydrogens. But if you see on the product side, we have two hydrogens and only one oxygen. That means if we compare both this reactant and product, there's still one oxygen missing to balance this chemical equation. So in order to get that another oxygen atom, what we need to do, we'll find out in this video. See here on the reactant side, we have two oxygens and two hydrogens. But on the product side, we have only one oxygen and two hydrogens. So if we multiply H2O into 2, then we can get two oxygens. Actually, the thing here is that our aim is to get two oxygens first. So to get two oxygens, obviously you need to multiply this whole product water into 2. So you will get two oxygens on the product side also. Same as the reactant side. So here 2 into H2O, you will get 2 into H2 is 4 hydrogens, and 2 into O, 2 into 1 oxygen is 2 oxygens. So if we multiply the product with 2, we'll get 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. So on the continuation, if you see, but now there are 4 hydrogens on the product side and just 2 hydrogen on the reactant side. So 2 hydrogens on the reactant side and 4 hydrogens on the product side. Before we balance the oxygens, but now when we try to balance this hydrogen, because we tried to balance this oxygen, so that's why we multiplied H2O with 2. So oxygen is balanced now, there's no problem in it. But because of this oxygen got balanced, now this H2 also got two more H2s. So H2 and H2 gives 4 hydrogens. So twice of H2 is 4 hydrogens. And this H2, there's only 2 hydrogens. There's no 2 H2 here. There's only single H2. So now again, here we know that 2 hydrogens is not equal to 4 hydrogens. Hence, again this reaction is only partially balanced. So we will also multiply H2 into 2. If we do that, then we'll get 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens here, 2 oxygens here. So to make the whole reaction balanced, so we need to multiply this H2 on the reactant side into 2. There's already 2 hydrogens here, so we need to multiply them with twice, 2H into 2. So we'll also multiply H2 into 2, and that gives twice of H2 is 2 into 2, 4 hydrogens. So now it will be 4 hydrogens on the reactant side, 4 hydrogens on the product side, 2 oxygens on the reactant side and 2 oxygens on the product side. If you draw a table, then you will clearly understand that elements in this reaction are hydrogen and oxygen. And the number of atoms in reactants is 4. Hydrogen atoms in reactants. Reactants means the left side. 2 into 2 is 4. So the number of atoms in reactants of hydrogen metal element is 4. So the number of atoms in products, if you see 2 into 2 hydrogen, again it's 4. So reactant and product, 4 hydrogens, the hydrogens got balanced. And now there's another element called oxygen, which is a reactant on the left side. If you see the atoms, the number of atoms in reactants, it is O2, just 2. So 2 oxygens. And if you see in the product side, the number of oxygen atoms are 2 into O, 2 oxygens. So here 4 hydrogens, here 4 hydrogens, here 2 oxygens, and here 2 oxygens. So now this reaction is completely balanced. Thank you very much for your patient listening, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much.